Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I've decided to have yet another look at some video game history, and in the process answer the question, what exactly made Ultima 7 The Black Gate great? First released on April the 16th of 1992 as the 7th main entry of the Ultima franchise, Ultima 7 is not only considered one of the greatest Ultima games of all time, but also one of the greatest roleplay games ever as well, although it should be noted that I am talking very specifically about the DOS version, and not the version found on the SNES, as that is an entirely different game. In addition, it should be also noted that the footage you are seeing in the background comes from Exult, which is a source port that allows this game to run on modern hardware. But moving on, let's now talk about what exactly made Ultima 7 The Black Gate great. And I believe there are two key features that need to be brought up. The first being that Ultima 7 The Black Gate was the game that popularized the idea of having a top-down roleplay game that was predominantly mouse-driven, which has unsurprisingly become a staple of top-down roleplay games ever since, for very obvious reasons, as it allows the player to perform tasks far more quickly than before, and with noticeably less effort as well. So this alone is already an important reason that explains why Ultima 7 The Black Gate is great. However, it is not the only reason, as the second thing that makes Ultima 7 great, and also helps make it stand out, is the sheer amount of interactivity within it. As not only could the player do the usual things that you would expect from a roleplay game, but you also have the freedom to do more mundane things that tend to be overlooked, such as being able to bake bread by mixing flour and water into a dough and then putting it into an oven. You can also play musical instruments, or even paint portraits. Basically, pretty much anything that isn't actively nailed down can be interacted with in this game in at least some way. And for a roleplay game, having this sort of freedom is nothing short of ingenious. And I believe this amount of depth and interactivity is ultimately what makes Ultima 7 The Black Gate worth picking up and playing even to this very day. And for those who are curious, you may be interested to hear that the game is fairly easy to acquire for the low price of $6, and comes complete with all the expansion packs. And while the Exult source port is the preferred way to play this game currently, the GOG copy still runs well right out of the box. But regardless, this has been Ace, and I hope you'll agree when I say that Ultima 7 The Black Gate is great.